All right. Peace, everybody. What's going on with y'all? Got another video for you guys, man. I know it's been a while, but I'm definitely gonna try to start getting these videos out to y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. It's been busy, but we're gonna get back at it right now. Today I'm going to show you how to use the time stretch function. I hadn't seen anybody teach about this or show anything about it, so I thought I'd show you how to do it, man. It's simple. It took me a long time to figure it out when I first got this machine. It was intimidating because I didn't understand what it was asking to do. So let me show you what I mean. I got some drums and a bass here, something simple. Simple, little funk beat. And then I have a sample right here that I found. I didn't find, so let me go into my sample manager and find that. Here it is. It's a piano sample. I'll assign this to an audio phrase right here. Okay. So the original sample is at 68 BPM, and I want this sample to fit with my project, which is 90 BPM. Now, you can use time stretch or the BPM sync. I'm sorry, the BPM sync, and it'll do that. And actually, the BPM will let you take the tempo up if you need to go up more, or bring it down, and the sample will follow. The thing about using time stretch is that once you stretch the audio, it's stretched to the tempo that you specify. So I'm going to specify it to be 90 BPM. So here is the way you stretch the audio. First off is you want to always make sure you have your samples trimmed where they need to be. 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, 32, you get it. Make sure they're correct here in the BPM bass note part. You don't need this, I don't know. So make sure this is, number one is make sure this is correct. Make sure your sample is chopped correctly, and then go here to command and then time stretch. Now this is what used to intimidate me, because I'm like, what is rate? What is time? Like the type I could figure out, and you know, the quality, the stretch quality I could figure out and obviously replace, but how do I time stretch with this? And I had to think, this is in decimals, so you have to use some math. So you're going to have to use math too as well. So you're going to have to break out your calculator, and here is the formula. The formula is the original sample tempo divided by your project tempo times 100, which is the rate, right? Original sample BPM divided by the project BPM times 100. Now, when you calculate this number, it's going to give you a long number. So for instance, I've calculated this sample already, and it's giving me 75.555555556. So those are the kind of numbers you're going to get. So the way I would do this is I would go 75.6, and you can experiment with these two, type and quality adjust. This is just adjusting the quality of the stretch of the sample, and see how much better it can be if you work with these two. I'm not really worried about that. And replace, I'm not going to replace it, because if you select this and you mess up, or you want to redo it and restretch it, you'll be able to go back into your sample manager and find the original sample. if you select replace, it'll just replace it with the stretch sample. So all you will have is the stretch sample. So I don't check that. So leave this alone. You can mess with this if you want, but you don't have to. And hit execute. So depending on the sample that you use, however long you have, if you got a 32, it's going to probably take a little longer. As you can see, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let this finish up here in real time so you can see exactly. All right, cool. We're all done with that. Now let's see. You see right here, now you can see that this sample is 89.96. Real close. 0.4 of a second. Is that what that is? So this is fine. This will work. So let's see what we got. Let's go to song. You can hear the stretch algorithm on it. It's faster. So let's go ahead and shift record. Let's turn this to phrase. Tap that in. Step back one. And let's see what it sounds like with my drums. All right. Let's go. Have it. Time stretch. But if I didn't like that stretch and I wanted to mess around and see if I can get it right on, but you don't really need to. This is the way I figured out how to do it. And sometimes it'll put you right on, you know. So this is how you time stretch. Another thing I wanted to do, so say I have this is cool right here. So say I might want to use this as the hook, but then I want to come down here, copy this to another pad, go here to the pad, and do this. Just right here, reverse, use the reverse, and then I can make a verse section. So I would do this. Put this one down here. I'm gonna mute this so when I put my song together, I've got my verse or I got my chorus part or hook, then I have something to, you know, the verse part, something broke down so you can rhyme to, and it'll sound like this. Just like that, man, you know, and that's it. Once again, bring in your sample. Make sure you have your sample chopped where it needs to be. The formula is the sample that you're bringing in divided by the project BPM times 100, which is for the rate. This will give you the number. And that's it, man. Time stretching with the MV, not that difficult. Works similarly, but hey, you don't want things to drift. It goes the same way with vocals. I'm going to do another video showing you vocals. I know Mike Acosta some years ago, he used a method where he put slice region markers or slice markers. I never, that never worked for me. I've probably done a handful of remixes that really sounded good on this machine, but I have found that if you time stretch it, it doesn't seem to drift. And I will do a video on doing acapellas. Yeah, I've got. If I still have it, I will play it. But I've got a Q-tip vocal that I use, and I time stretched it, and it didn't drift. If it did, it very little, but it stayed where it was. So till next time, y'all. Peace.